Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to work on page 96. Okay, so I'm going to zoom it a little bit closer so you can see the grammar focus. Okay, we're going to copy this grammar focus right here. And today we're going to learn a little bit about defining and non-defining relative clauses. Now, when we're talking about a defining relative clause, you have to remember that a clause is part of a sentence. Okay, so it's not a complete idea. It's just part of it. So, in this one it says, I want to become a photographer, or I want to cover conflicts. But if I say, I want to become a photographer who or that covers conflicts, I'm gathering two ideas into one, okay? So, what we have here on the bold text right here, it's actually the defining relative clause. It's defining the reason why I want to become a photographer. Now then we have a non-defining relative clause that gives further information about people. This one gives you further information. For example, videographers shoot weddings and social events. They work evenings and weekends. Videographers who shoot weddings and social events work evenings and weekends. Now, what's the difference between the first one and the second one? Well, on the first one right here, it's telling you if you just leave the sentence till here where it says, I want to become a photographer, I mean, the idea just stops right there. But I'm getting further into the idea and giving you a reason why or what do I want to do. So in this case, I want to become a photographer who covers conflicts. I'm being very specific, so I'm telling you what do I want to do. In this case, I'm just saying videographers who shoot weddings and social events work evenings and weekends. I'm giving you additional information, okay? I'm just saying not only they shoot weddings and social events, but they do it on weekends. So when we're giving like additional information, then it's called a non-defining relative clause, because you can either give this further information or not. The sentence will still make sense. Okay, so let's go to letter A. So I'm going to zoom it a little bit closer right here. On letter A, it says, do these sentences contain defining or non-defining clauses? Right, D or ND. Add commas to the non-defining clauses, then compare with a partner. Now, since when we're giving further information, you need to use commas because on non-defining clauses are longer sentences. So that will give you a clue which one is a defining or a non-defining, okay? So we got these four right here. We're going to check. And the first one, the art editor, comma, who creates the look of a magazine, comma, should make it attractive. Okay, so since I'm giving further information, it's non-defining. I'm giving like one or two ideas, so I'm going to use commas to separate. Now on the second one, on the second sentence, we don't have commas. Okay, it says a game programmer. Let me just close this one. A game programmer is a person who writes the computer code that runs and controls the game. So it's actually giving you a definition. So we're not using any commas. So this is D for defining. Okay. The extras are people who appear in the background scenes. This is also giving you like a definition. So it's also defining. So number 3, it's also defining. And in number 4, the producer who is responsible for the budget is the big boss in an animation studio. And number 4, it's non-defining, and we would start using commas. The producer, comma, who is responsible for the budget, comma, is the big boss in an animation studio. You can see there are two separated ideas into one sentence. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. We're going to go to letter B. Add the non-defining relative clauses in parentheses to the sentences. All you are going to do is add the commas and create longer sentences. That's what you're going to do. You're going to add additional information. So here you go for number 1. This should be your answer. A game designer who creates new games works closely with the programmers. Okay, so remember, on non-defining, these 4, you need to use commas. Okay, you go all the way to number 2, then number 3, and then number 4. Just remember, you're only separating the ideas, the sentences, okay? That's what you're doing. That's what the commas are for, okay? And then write 3 sentences with relative clauses about jobs you know. Compare with a partner. In this case, you can use defining, making a definition, or non-defining. You choose which one. Okay, and then we go all the way to interchange 14, celebrities. You did this game activity already, so we're gonna go straight to page 97. Okay, on page 97 we have a reading. Okay, you're gonna read it. It says scan the title and first paragraph of the article. Who do you think it was written for and why? Now, when we scan, it's like when we look like briefly for information very fast. We just kind of like look at it. We just don't go into detail, okay? So we start by the truth about being a film extra, and then you start reading the first paragraph and answer this question. Who do you think it was written for and why? Okay, when you finish reading the article, remember to look for words that you don't understand on the dictionary or on the internet, okay? And then read the article, underline a sentence in the article that answers each question below. In this case, well, you will underline the sentence, but you will copy the sentence that you underlined to answer the question. Okay, so in this case, you can see these are the sentences you should look for that answer the questions into the article. And then find words or phrases in the article that mean the same as the following. Have very different jobs and life experiences. Well, again, we go, and these are the answers we're going to find. You can have them a little bit or slight different, but they have to be on the same context. Okay? After you've done that, it says, what job would you most like to have on film or TV show and why? Okay, you're going to choose one of the jobs we defined, and you're going to answer these questions. Okay, till that point, we just finished page 97, and then we got progress check on page 98. Okay, so in this case, you're going to do your self-assessment and check the boxes. And then you're going to listening. Something's not right. Listen to 3 conversations. Where do you think each conversation takes place? What do you think might have happened? Take notes. Okay, I'm going to play the listening part, and you're going to complete the information they're asking for.
Units 13 to 14, progress check. Page 98, exercise 1, listening. Something's not right. Part A. Listen to 3 conversations. Where do you think each conversation takes place? What do you think might have happened? Take notes. 1.
Help! Help! Can anyone hear me? Help! Please call the manager.
Hello? Is someone in there?
Yes! I'm stuck between the 2nd and 3rd floors. Please help me get out.
Won't it open?
No! Get the manager, please!
Okay, I'll get some help. Stay right there.
2.
Oh no! Not again! I thought you got it fixed!
Yeah, I did. And they said it shouldn't freeze anymore.
Well, something's not right, and it's too late to call anyone. Maybe there's something we can do.
Let's just wait until morning and see how it is then.
3.
Well, I'll certainly never eat here again. And I'll tell all my friends not to come here either. I do apologize. I'm afraid he's just started working here, but I don't think he's gonna last long. Not after this.
Okay, now that you listened and read the script, you might have to write all these answers right here, and then decide what happened with your partner. Then decide what could have happened next in each situation and complete the chart. Okay, so you're just going to guess where the location was, what might have happened according to what you heard, and what could have happened next. Okay, after you do that, everybody's going to have a different answer because you're just guessing. Okay, on the next one, on number 2, bad moves. React to these situations. First, make a judgment or suggestion using a past model. Okay, a past model you have to go back a little bit to remember what a past model is, then add another statement using the reaction in parentheses. Okay? You are going to write down your reaction to these 5 things. For example, Samantha didn't get to work on time today, and then they're telling you right here you have to make a suggestion. Samantha should have left her home earlier. She could have set an alarm. Okay, so you're giving a suggestion by using this model right here. Should have left. Remember, this is the model, and then we have the verb have, and then we have the action verb left in the past participle of leave. Okay, so this is how you should write each sentence you're going to work on. And then join another pair and compare your comments. Well, in this case, you're just going to write down yours. On the next page, there's a game. It says step by step. Look at these topics. Set a time limit. Talk with your group and write as many steps as you can between the first and last parts of each process. Okay, well, in this case, you're going to do it individually. What you're going to do is write down all the steps you can for making grilled cheese sandwich or organizing a party. Okay? When you finish, you go to class activity. You're going to compare your answers. In this case, just try to write down the steps that you can in between these lines. Okay, on number 4, speaking your social circle. Complete these statements about people in your life. Everybody's going to have different answers right here, like my best friend is a person who, my neighbor who, my mother is someone that. You know, you're just going to complete those phrases with your own information. Okay, you won't have a chance to compare your answers, but if you would like to, you could just, send a message to one of your classmates and ask them, okay, what did you write down on your social circle? Okay, so look at the self-assessment again. Do you need to review anything? This is very important. You have to check out if you need to review anything else before you take your test and start getting ready. I will send you a guide pretty soon. Okay, guys, see you next class. Bye-bye.